dead town, ain't it?
Mighty scared town. They seen us coming. Took to the brush like a covey of quail.
Yeah, I can see the pin feathers sticking through the brush.
Get your feet on the ground slow and easy. And cover me from the rear when I move. On your feet.
Now, look, we weren't fixing to shoot you.
A man aiming a gun ain't fixing to pitch horseshoes. Get the others out here in the open.
Pete! Carlos, come on out.
It's a mighty peculiar way you got of welcoming folks to this town.
We were only trying to protect ourselves. We thought that... Well, when we saw you coming in, we figured maybe you were the man that Ben Adams sent for.
I never heard of Ben Adams.
Oh. Well, Ben is the biggest cattleman around here. Oh, I'm Pat Murphy. I'm a sheepman, and these are my two herders, Pete and Carlos. I'm sorry. I guess we made a mistake about you.
Cattle and sheep, huh? Like oil and water. They ain't never been known to mix real good.
There's plenty of room here for both of us.
Senor Adams, he burns our sheds and our grasslands. He poisons our water holes.
Now he's hired a professional gun to come in. Frank Corbett.
Frank Corbett from Texas?
That's him.
Why, Corbett's gunned down more men than some armies. This fella Adams is buying himself a whole lot of trouble.
You're wrong there, mister. I've had all the troubles I'm going to take from mutton punchers. So have these other cattlemen. We are going to end it quick.
By hiring yourselves a gunfighter?
That's our business.
That's a mighty poor business to get into.
It ain't healthy around here for lamb lickers. It ain't even smart to ride through this town with a wool shirt on.
Now, there's a fella who's going to make this a good country for the cattlemen, even if he gets them all killed doing it.
If he wants to hire a Frank Corbett, I can match him.
You really want a war? You hired yourself a killer, too?
Should be here maybe tomorrow. Ain't exactly a hired killer either. I could only afford to give him expenses. An old friend I rode with in the army. But I'll match him against Frank Corbett any day.
Not many that good.
This fella is. Maybe you heard him. Name of Jim Sonnet.
How come we didn't tell them sheepmen who we were? If Paul's that good a friend.
We ain't that sure about nothing yet, Jeff. Best we find out how far this is going to go.
What'll it be, gents?
2 beers will be fine.
I'm glad to see that you don't smell like sheep. Yet. I'll buy them beers if it's going to stay that way.
Mister, we can buy our own if it's all the same to you.
Suit yourself. Just thought you might be interested in joining up with the healthy side. Jim Sonnet's no match for Frank Corbett, and them sheepmen are going to find it out the hard way.
So it's true, is it? They really got this fellow Jim Sonnet?
That's the boast they made, but they just bit off a little more than they can chew.
Well, mister, we were just passing through. And from what you say, we'd be wise to keep on going.
You might be at that.
Come on, Jeff. Let's see how wise we are.
Hey, boss.
Howdy. My name's Will Sonnet.
Sonnet?
This here's James's boy, Jeff.
Well, howdy, but I don't understand. Why didn't you tell us that?
Well, we wanted to make sure, Mr. Murphy.
And we'd like to help now. Paul would like that.
So if it's all right with you, we ride along?
All right, let's go.
We've been looking for my pa quite a long time now, Mr. Murphy. Seems like we're always just one jump behind him. This is the first time we ever beat him to a place, and all we got to do now is just sit back and wait for him.
Where's James coming from?
You from the north? I figure you'll be riding in through Pinon Pass. I wish he wasn't coming on this kind of business, though.
I don't reckon that'll spoil the pleasure you'll get out of seeing his growed-up son.
Grandpa, he's going to be glad to see you, too.
Yeah, your pa and me, we was always better at saying so long than howdy. But I guess maybe 20 years changed the both of us, might.
You know, it's going to seem kind of funny meeting him. Seems how you've been like my own pa ever since I can recall.
Yeah, I reckon I've been a better pa to you than I was to James. Or he wouldn't have lit out before he was halter broke.
No, wait a minute. Jim is a good man, Mr. Sonnet.
Well, if it's all right with you, we'll just stay here till James comes.
Oh, sure. I'd be right proud to have you.
We'll earn our keep. Even if it is herding woolies.
No. The herders can handle that. See, listen, you could ride into town and try and rustle up some grub. You know, Adams has got that town so scared that they won't sell to us. We're running pretty low here. That sounds like trouble.
You've had plenty of warnings to move out, Murphy. This is the last time I'm telling you and the rest of those scab herders to get. You got 24 hours. You and your friends.
Oh, look here, Adams. I told you before, this is a big country. There's plenty of room for all of us here.
Things are going to get mighty crowded when Frank Corbett gets here.
You think so, huh? Well, I figure things are going to open up some when Jim Sonnet gets here.
Coming in?
Senor, I don't think it's too wise. We've been told too often that we're not welcome here.
Well, they'll sell the wash. Stay handy with that rig.
Yeah.
That's a lot of grub for just 2 men.
Well, this is just my morning feed. The boys already ate.
Got a customer for you, Clyde. Ira Tucker. We put him in your place across the street. Found him shot in the back in his wagon out on the North Road.
Ira Tucker. The most likable and peaceable man in these parts. Why did anybody want to shoot him? And in the back?
He was a cattleman. That's all that counts with mutton punchers.
Well, I'm going to give him my best undertaking job.
Well, hold on, Clyde. You got a law job to do first. Before Ira died, he told us who bushwhacked him.
Well, I'll round up a posse. All you men are deputized. Every man in the county is deputized. And don't bother to bring the skunk in. Shoot him on sight. Who was it, Ben?
The scab herder's hired gun, Jim Sonnet.
Hold on now.
You got your order filled, mister. The store's closing up for law business.
You're making a mistake.
These 2 saddle tramps tied in with the sheep herders. Don't waste no time on them.
You'll be wasting time going after James Sonnet. He didn't do this killing.
What do you know about Jim Sonnet?
No Sonnet ever put a hole in a man that's looking the other way. He can do it just as easy, eye to eye.
I'll take the word of a dying friend over a stranger. Just before he died, Ira told us he got a good look at his killer. Said he knew him. And it was Jim Sonnet. Now let's go get him, boys.
What do you suppose shot that fella, Grandpa?
I don't know, but it's plain to see why Adams claims James done it. Now every man in the country's got a license to gun him down on sight without warning.
We gotta get out there and warn Paul before he gets here.
Mr. Murphy said he'd be riding in from the north.
Through Pinon Pass.
We best get this food back to camp.
You go on ahead. I have to stop by the mill and pick up some flour. By luck, it is run by a cousin of mine, eh? Besides, it might be better for all if we do not go together. Get up there!
Now that slow boy and ride out easy. We don't want to attract any more attention than we have to.
Edwin, Fargo. I'll get the rest of the men spread out around the country. You two ride after the kid and the old man. Better take Joe with you. They seem to have a special interest in Jim's sonnet. They just might lead you to him.
A good idea if we got the sonnet before any of the others.
If you find him, take care of him. And then take care of those two, so we don't have a whole new batch of questions to answer.
What are we stopping here for?
There's some fellas eating our dust back there. I spotted them a ways back.
I don't see anybody.
Of course you don't. They stop when we stop. They stay out of sight. That's how I know they're following us.
You think some of Adams' men followed us from town?
Likely. And we're leading them right to your paw.
Well, we got to get back to the sheep camp then.
If we do an about-face like that, they'll figure we seen them. And they'll figure we was headed to meet James.
Well, what do we do then? Try and jump them someplace?
Nah, they're too smart to come that close. No, I reckon we'll do like the old she-wolf does when she's got a den full of young ones and the hunters is tracking her. We'll make it real easy for them to follow us.
But lead them away from Pinon Pass. Away from Paul.
Yeah, that's the best we can do from right now.
I sure hope he makes it to that sheep camp. With them men after him, he's liable to ride straight into a bullet.
Yeah, well, come on.
Jim Sonnet. Come on out, Jim. I'm clean.
Hello, Corbett.
Howdy, Jim. Long time since Texas.
Business must have been bad. Your aim's pretty rusty.
Now, Jim, you know better than that.
You tried to kill me and missed. That's going to ruin your reputation.
I never try. I always do it. If I'd wanted to get you, I could have done it real easy.
What stopped you?
Just want to talk to you.
We haven't got a whole lot to talk about.
Well, I'll talk, and you listen. But holster up so I can get at it more friendly-like.
I figure I know what you got to say. Cowman hired your gun.
I heard you were here for the same kind of business, only for the mutton boys.
There's one difference. I'm doing it for a friend. You're doing it for $1.
Oh, a lot of dollars, Jim. I don't figure your sheep herder friend was quite so generous, but out of professional courtesy and to make my job a little easier.
I'm willing to cut you in for a half at my advance if you'll just wheel right around and head back where you came from.
I got a better proposition. Why don't you wheel around and ride back, and it won't cost you a cent?
Oh, Jim, you ain't no sheep lover. Why you want to ride herd on a string of walking underwear? The odds are way against you. Now, I know you're real good, but you ain't that good.
Maybe nobody will notice.
You staying?
I'm staying.
Mr. Murphy here?
Yes, sir. He's inside.
Any sign of James yet?
No. Seems like he's kind of overdue, doesn't it?
Well, Adam said he's already here. Claims he shot a cattleman in the back.
What? Oh, no, not Jim.
It's likely a trick of Adams, but he's got the whole country riled up and against James, and they're out gunning for him.
We rode out to Pignon Pass to try and warn Paul, but a couple of Adams' men trailed us.
Yeah, we've been leading them on a nice pleasure tour. Reckon we covered most of the scenic spots in this here territory.
Was Carlos with you?
No, he had to go to the mill for flour.
If only there was some way to warn Paul.
Your pa'll get here, boy. I reckon the good Lord meant us to meet up with him this time, or he wouldn't have sent us here straight as an arrow with time to spare.
Where's Jim Sonnet?
Now that's a darn shame. You know, I was just fixing to ask you the same question. Thought maybe you'd seen him in your travels around.
You've been leading us on a wild goose chase, old man.
Don't see no halters around your necks. Hard to figure how we'd be leading you.
We followed you all over tarnation to nowhere.
Well, sir, following and leading is two different things. Mighty different. Now, I've seen dumb critters follow a stretch of barbed wire fence.
Well, you're real smart, old man. Real smart. But we'll find Jim Sonnet, and you will all be following these woolies out of here.
They're stampeding the sheep. Pete, quick, the horses.
James or no James, it's beginning to look like we picked the right side.
You know that Adams' men killed 15 sheep and they crippled some others? I guess we'll be eating mutton for quite a few nights.
I sure wish Paul would get here.
Yeah, should be here by now. I don't like it.
Well, if you don't ride in by sundown, we'll go out again.
Alto! 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 Alto!
Señores, ya llegó el pistolero.
Simmer down. You're talking like a scattergun.
Sí, señor. Right after you left the town, this man rides in. He was very bad looking, dressed all in a long robe like El Diablo. He goes to Senor Adams, and I hear him say his name is Frank Corbett.
So he's here. We expected him to come, you know, Carlos.
Sí, señor, but that's not all. When this Frank Corbett rides into town, he was leading your son's horse, senor.
How do they know it was James's horse?
Forgive me, senor. Your son was tied across the back of it. Dead.
Town's scared witless. Just waiting for a real shooting war to bust loose. Cattlemen and sheepmen. Both stubborn, both ready to fight for the land. both waiting for their hired gunslingers to get here. The cattlemen hired themselves a real killer, Frank Corbett. But the fella that's coming to back up the sheepman is...
Jim Sonnet. Let's go after him.
Right after you left the town, this man rides in. He was very bad looking. He goes to Senor Adams, and I hear him say his name is Frank Corbett. That's not all. He was leading your son's horse, senor.
How did they know it was James's horse?
Forgive me, but your son was tied across the back of it. Dead.
You're just itching to ride into town and get yourself killed, ain't you?
You might as well let me go, because I'm going to get the man that shot my paw.
I ain't gonna let you go, boy. Leastwise, not till you gentle down some. Frank Corbett's got a reputation for gunning men down without waiting for the customaries. James dead, and then maybe you. That's thinning a sonnet hood out from the wrong end.
You figure on getting him alone, don't you, Grandpa?
I tell you what, boy. We'll ride in together later.
Is that a bargain?
It's a bargain. Oh, best let the boy fret it out alone, Pat.
Yeah, I suppose so. You know, Jim's death hit us all pretty hard. I guess it's worse on him.
James dead. It's mighty hard to believe.
First round's on me, Corbett. I may even buy the second one.
You're as good as we always heard you were, Corbett. Glad to have you with us.
You sure put the mutton lovers gum out of business quick. Got him before you can get into town.
Come on, Frank, drink up. There's a lot of cattlemen want to stand you around for that.
Don't touch it, Corbett. I don't want folks saying your aim was all fuzzied up when I called you. I'm going to give you the same chance that you gave Jim Sonnet. Maybe a better one.
Look, kid, this is Frank Corbett. If you know...
I know who he is. This is between me and him. The rest of you, move out of the way. You killed a man who was going to help a friend, Corbett. A good man. A man I've been waiting all my life to meet. Well, what's holding you? You're a famous hired gun, ain't you? One killing a day? That ain't much of a record. Now turn around. Start earning your pay.
You took a big chance with that fool kid, Frank.
No chance. He's just a green yearling. He was shaking so bad he couldn't hit the ground with his hat.
I'll stand you another round for that, Frank.
It's all the same to you, Mr. Adams. I'd just soon get out to the ranch and bed down. I've been pounding the saddle since sunup.
Sure, Frank. Higwin, you stay here and keep an eye on the kid. Tell him how lucky he was this time.
I'll be out directly, Adams. I'm low on shells, and I've got some business to attend to. I reckon I can find your spread by myself.
Can't miss it. Just ride north and you're in it. And run across any sheepmen on the way. I reckon you know why I hired you.
I'll earn every penny you paid me.
I know you will, Frank.
You're lucky to be alive, boy.
You called down one of the fastest guns in the business. Frank Corbett.
Well, that wasn't Frank Corbett. That was my paw, Jim Sonnet. Now, you listen to me. Frank Corbett killed Jim Sonnet. You got things all twisted. Just you tell me where he went. I gotta go out and find him before he rides off again. What's all the ruckus about?
Grandpa, he was here. I saw him. Paul was here.
Frank Corbett hit him a pretty good lick. Joggled his wits a mite. I'll handle him now. I tell you, I've seen him face to face. Now, hush up or I'll joggle your wits again.
Grandpa, I said he's alive. They all think he's Frank Corbett. I reckon I ought to know my own Paul when I see him.
I reckon so. I reckon James must have had a mighty good reason for wanting folks to think he's Frank Corbett.
You mean, you think he told him he was Corbett?
Must be. Then you come busting in here rooting up all his plans like a hog let loose in a turnip patch.
Well, it kind of took me by surprise. Do you think it's likely I'd done him any harm?
Well, likely you didn't do him no good. You'd best get back to that sheep camp fast.
You gonna stand there and knock all day long? Come on in.
Hello, Pat.
Jim Sonnet, hey, how are you?
Fine.
You're looking great. But, Jim, we heard that Corbett had got you.
He tried.
But it was the other way around, huh?
Pat, I can only stay but a minute. I'm taking Corbett's place, and I'm due at the ranch now. I don't want them getting suspicious.
Hey, that's a mighty risky game you're playing, isn't it?
Well, I just wanted to stop by and let you know I was here. I'll do what I can.
Jim, look, when all this is over, I got a little surprise for you.
How's that?
Your father and your son.
What about him?
They're here, Jim. They're staying with me right here.
It's hard to believe. I've thought about them. Both. It's been so long.
You know, they say they've been looking for you for a long time, too.
I never knew. And this ain't the time to meet up. Could get us all killed if Adams finds me out.
Yeah. You know, when your boy heard that you were gunned down, he went wild. He tore into town to shoot it out with Corbett. And then your father followed right after him.
Jeff. It must have been Jeff who called me in the saloon.
Oh, no, Jim, you didn't draw on him, man.
Worse. I made him the laughing stock of the town. But I'll make it up to him. I better go.
All right, Jim.
When they come back, tell the boy I'm sorry. And tell him to stay clear of me until I can come back here.
All right, Jim.
James is alive.
He was here, Mr. Murphy. I saw him.
Yes, I know. He stopped by on his way to Adams' ranch.
He was here?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I was hoping we could stop him. He could be riding into a pack of trouble.
No. You see, the cattleman think he's their hired killer, Frank Corbett.
Well, maybe they did, but maybe they don't know more.
Jim said to stay clear of him until he's ready to tell the world who he really is.
Well, I got a mighty uneasy feeling the world already knows.
Jim Sonnet.
That's what the kid kept yelling, Mr. Adams. Adams is waiting for you in the stable, Corbett. I'll take your horse.
Well, I see you found it without no trouble, Corbett.
No trouble.
Speaking of trouble, the boys tell me that after we left the saloon, that kid came to and started an awful ruckus.
Oh, he's just a kid. Would he be playing with a string of spools?
Then the old man came in after him and really started trouble.
Oh, trail bums. More than likely they'll be gone before sundown.
They're both gone now. Got themselves shot. What's the matter, Corbett? You look real put out. Can't see why. The boys just finished the job you didn't do yourself when you had the chance.
Now, why should I be put out? What do I care if 2 more Sonnets get killed?
Now, how did you know they were Sonnets? I never mentioned their names, now did I, boys?
I found my way in. I'll just let you show me the way out.
That's mighty slick and smooth the way you do that. But I'm just gonna have to turn down your offer.
Drop it, mister. Drop it. There's only 2 of them outside. Old man Sonnet and the boy.
Don't bunch up in here. They got us in a squeeze. A couple of you break outside and draw them off.
Oh, they're splitting up.
Let them split. Gives James a better chance inside.
All right. You upstairs. I count you empty.
All right, hold it. I don't want more killing. None of us wanted it in the first place. It was Adam's idea to hire a gun, and he killed Ira Tucker just to rile the folks up.
I'd stop killing now if I was you and start looking for a good lawyer.
Fargo ain't gonna be repeating that story to anybody.
I figure some of the others will. You're out of business, Adams.
Maybe you're right. Maybe I ought to look into prospects down south. I'll just take that ride you wanted. Only you are gonna see me out. Get your hat. Come on.
It's awful quiet inside.
Yeah. I reckon your pa can handle them. We can just keep these fellas busy outside.
Pa, this is James.
Hold your fire. I'm riding out with Adams. I'll try to get word to you.
Adams is getting away and he's got Paul.
Guess there's no more need to worry about your kinfolk following us.
They'll be coming.
They're probably both dead by now.
Sonnet's real stubborn about dying.
Then you can be the first one. Show them how it's done. Now, you get off this horse first. Real easy like. So you don't get no ideas about running off with the horse.
Yeah. Who is it? Jim. Oh, hey. I'm on my way now. I guess you can handle the situation here.
Yeah, thanks to the Sonnets.
I'll be heading north. I want to get in as many miles as I can before sundown. It's a mighty fine-looking boy. Mighty fine.
Jim, someday it'll work out for you. It's got to.
Here, did you?
That's right.
You did tell him we were looking, didn't you?
I told him, Jeff.
What did he say?
He said he didn't want to see you anymore. He said too much had happened, too much that made you strangers. He said there wasn't anything between you anymore.
Well, he didn't want to? I mean, you told him we've been looking.
Yes, Jeff, I told him.
You're a nice man, Mr. Murphy. Real nice. So much so, you lie real bad. Now, you tell me straight, Mr. Murphy. Did James mean all them things you said, or did he tell you to tell us he meant it?
He said it, Mr. Sonnet. But he was bleeding all the time, hating to hear the words that his mouth spoke. You know, there must be an awful lot of love in that man for you. For both of you.
Come on, son. We got us a ways to go. Dear Lord, for a time, we seemed so close. It was true that James was there, but we learned what we wanted to know the most. In his heart, deep down, James does care.
Is? All we gotta do is wait and follow him.
Well, that's one way.
Well, what else can we do?
Get that telegram before they do.
didn't mean to awaken you.
Then why light the lamp?
It's supper time.
I feel more like breakfast.
Steak and eggs?
And lots of coffee.
Good, I'll go across the street and order it, and then we can eat here. Oh, well, that is, of course, unless you still don't trust that room upstairs.
I was asleep. You looked out for me. I trust you. We'll eat wherever you say.
Good. Well, you go right up those stairs, and I'll be along with the food shortly. Jim, when did you fall asleep?
About an hour after I closed my eyes. How'd you know? My breathing?
Your lips. They moved slightly when I kissed you.
Yeah. They do that every now and then.
You ought to know better. Don't talk, Sandy, don't talk. My head is killing me. Who is it?
Man from the telegraph office.
Well, it's about time. Give it to me.
Well, hold on now. My orders is to deliver this only to the man who sent it. What's your name?
Now, look, old man.
I gotta know your name.
Oh, it could be either one of us. I'm Duke Edwards, and this is Sandy Blake.
Duke Edwards and Sandy Blake, huh?
Now, give it to us, old man.
Be glad to. Jeff! Now, step back there slow. And unbuckle them gun belts. Slow now. Sit yourself down on the edge of that bed there. Jeff, you watch him till I get back.
Look, what is this?
Quiet. The boy's got orders to shoot if you move. That goes for moving your mouth, too. Now, look, Sonny. That's not talk. You just pay attention to that there key. And you tell me right off as soon as you get a message come in from me or my partner.
Yes, sir. Mr. Blake. And your partner's name is,
Duke Edwards. Now, pay attention.
This time, my love, you really are asleep.
Now tell me who Milhone is.
We don't have to tell you nothing.
No? You was hired to wait here until you got word where Jim Sonnet was. Then you was hired to ride there and kill him. You was hired by a man named Milhone. Now, we don't like folks wanting to kill James Sonnet. This here is James's son. I'm his father. So you can see now, either we get the truth out of you, or we leave you dead. So you can't be harming my boy.
All right. Well, Milhone and his brother picked a fight with Jim about a year ago. Jim killed his brother. He only winged Milhone. So Milhone wants revenge. He wants to be in on the kill. If we got a telegram, so did he.
Is this Milhone in town?
Not this one. He's in Waco.
All right. Stand up and move into the corner. Jeff, you rip up them sheets. I'm good.
Where is he, Grandpa?
I didn't want to read it in front of them. Jim Sonnet here. better hurry. Have telegraphed Mill home, and he is on way. If he does job alone, you won't be paid. Come to my place in Benton Flats. It's signed just Angela. Come on, let's go.
The best good morning anybody's said to me in years.
Miss Drake? Miss Drake, it's important.
What is it?
Told me to stand guard, not let anybody in. There's a crowd out there who wants their morning drinks. They open up or not?
It's all right now, Pete. The danger is past. The gentleman is away.
Yeah. How far do you figure to Benton Flats?
It's too far to go with another breather for these horses. I'd reckon another 15 miles, give or take a hill or two.
Well, this Milhoun. What if he gets there before we do?
Well, he just might.
Yeah, but an ambush paw, I mean.
Son, there's been many an ambush set for your pa that past 20 years. But the good Lord has kept it from happening. And I say it's still up to him. When it happens, and if it happens.
Well, I wish I had your faith, Grandpa.
You do, Jeff. I've just had mine with me a sight more years, that's all.
Well, let's go. They're rested enough.
It's hot.
Yeah.
You said you could stay for a while.
I said I could stay until I have to move on.
And just when might that be?
Somehow, I just never seem to know.
Well, at least you're rested.
That I am.
What would you like to do today? We could stay here or go for a walk or take a drive. Whatever.
The whatever sounds good. But the drive sounds safer.
There's some pretty country around here.
Lady, country to me is just something to go through. But with you, maybe it could be different.
I'll have Peter get the buggy hitched. This is my favorite spot. What do you think?
I think if I had to get away fast, I'd use the gorge instead of crossing the lake.
Will it always be this way?
The man has to pay for what he's done. Has to be what he becomes. Always. I don't know. Can a man undo what he's done? Can he not be what he is? I don't know. I can wish a lot, but I really don't know if wishes come true.
You're something I've never met, Jim Sonnet.
I thought we came for a drive.
So did I. But I'd suddenly like to go home. And I'd like to lock the doors. I'd like you inside the doors. I'd like you safe.
Locked doors are never safe. They're just as hard to get out of as to get into. But with you, I feel safe, Angela.
Jim, I want to go home.
Then we go home.
Don't lock it.
Maybe we were talking about two different things a while back.
Yes, maybe. I want to change my clothes. I'm a working woman, remember?
Come out here. People work for you downstairs. You give orders. You don't have to dress any certain way to give orders. Now go down and tell them what to do and then come back. And don't take long.
Everybody, listen to me. Now, I want all of you out. No questions. Just everybody out. Now. Peter, you too.
Hey, sorry, we're closed.
You just opened again.
The man said we were closed. We are.
Not to me, you're not. I'm Duke Edwards. Sandy's waiting outside. Now, where is he? Where's Jim Sonnet? Milhone offered us a lot of money, and we aim to earn it.
Well, he left. I couldn't keep him. Not 10 minutes ago. He rode east.
10 minutes ago?
Maybe 5, but if you hurry.
Yes, ma'am.
Peter, get Mr. Sonnet's horse saddled and bring it out front here, quickly.
Right.
How long have you known Milhone?
He bought this place for me.
You're expensive.
I was married once to a man with strong dreams. I left Boston with him to come out west. He didn't have any money. Just strong dreams.
And Milhone had no dreams. Just money.
A runaway team ran down my husband in Kansas City. I borrowed the money from Mr. Milhone to bury him. I owed Mr. Milhone something.
I'd have dug a hole for free.
You know the whole story.
But you don't. Milhone and his brother were kicking around a colored man who was drunk and out of line. I didn't like what he was doing either. But I like worse to see two men kick one. I asked them to stop. But they just... Well, it happened. But not in the back.
Don't drink anymore, Jim.
Don't talk anymore, lady.
I sent him away. You heard me send him away.
That you sent for them at all is what burns more than this whiskey.
If they don't find your trail, they might come back.
They might.
Then you shouldn't be drunk.
I'm never drunk.
It could slow you down.
Nothing has yet. You know, I might have to kill those men.
or be killed yourself. That's what counts.
You're wrong. Everybody counts.
Sonnet.
Better think twice, Milhone. Stay with this woman. Don't die in this street.
It's you who's gotta die, Sonnet.
We all do, someday. But you're trying to rush it. Your 2 hired guns aren't here to help you. And you could never do it alone.
You got a holstered 6-gun, I got a shotgun.
I can draw in the time it'll take you to raise it. I can fire as you cock it, and you'll be dead and falling even before your reflex can pull the trigger.
That's big talk.
It's not talk, Milhone. I don't brag. I know.
And if I die, you think that makes you live, Sonnet? Angela sent a telegram to 2 gunfighters. I sent for 5 more.
I don't see them. With a man like you, I never believe what I don't see.
They'll be along. If not today, maybe tomorrow.
You might not see tomorrow.
Doesn't matter. I left $5,000 with my lawyer in Kansas City. They collect only if they show your body to my lawyer, if I'm dead or alive. You see, Sonnet, I planned for you to die. Whether I'm around to see it really doesn't matter.
You could love me, Jim Sonnet.
I could. Another time. Another world. We might even have had a son. A son I could keep. Yeah, lady. It could have been. But it ain't.
Why didn't you say who you really were? He was right behind those curtains, right there.
I know, but it just wasn't meant to be, ma'am. We didn't know your sentiment.
Neither did I.
Was there anything else, ma'am? I mean, anything he might have said?
The boy wants to know, did he ever mention his family?
No, I don't. Yes. Before he left, he said something very personal about him and me. And then he said, we might have had a son he could keep.
We'll be leaving now, ma'am. You can understand wanting to hurry. We're close and there is a chance.
Ma'am.
Dear Lord, our thanks for showing us that James is living still. We pray you'll soon unite us, if that should be your will.